everybody, it's me, Bad Bubba. Sorry if the video is a little shaky. I know we have not done a video in a little while. We're doing a late night run up to Kentucky from southern Georgia. Gonna make a 9 a.m. delivery Central Standard Time. Not really gonna say exactly where or even the town or where I'm going, but this week has been kind of a crazy week. Been going places I didn't really want to go, but we made it work. Through the grace of God, we made it work. So anyways, what are you up to this week? So, what are you up to? Hang on. There we go. What are you up to this week? What are your plans? What do you plan on getting into? What have you done? Go ahead and leave that comment down below. And by the way, since we're already talking about leaving comments down below, go ahead, if you have not already, please go ahead and like this video. And if you haven't already joined the Bad Bubba family, what are you waiting on? Go ahead, hit the button down below. Go ahead, subscribe. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and apologize for this shaky video. Once again, as you all know, if you've already followed me on several of my videos, I do not do video editing. I need to learn how to do that, or find somebody to do it for me. Anyways, this video, we're just doing a recap of this week in trucking. And if you're not in trucking, but you want to change your life financially, I suggest you get into it. Of course, you got to start off down at the bottom. You know, you got to go to truck driving school. And I don't recommend all truck driving schools. Hey, there's some truck driving schools out there that, well, there's going to be controversy. That's what I may say. Other people may say different. But what it all boils down to is just find you a good trucking school that you can go through and learn all the basics. Learn what you can learn, every bit of it, and get them CDLs. There's some money out here on the road. There's some learning you're not going to do until you actually get out here and do it yourself. There's some learning that you're not going to learn until you get your own truck. Now, getting your own truck doesn't mean you have to get your own authority. And if you don't know what that is, that means your DOT numbers. Basically, you're becoming a motor carrier as a trucking full-fledged DOT regulated trucking authority company, or lack of better words, an actual trucking company yourself. Technically, I look at myself as a trucking company, but I do not have my own authority. I just have a truck and a trailer. I'm leased owned to a company. We get a percentage, a very large percentage. I wish it could be better, but don't we always wish we get more and more and more? All honestly, actually, I'm pretty cool with what I get. I'm pretty cool with the setup of where I get it from and how we go about doing things. I absolutely love it. But anyways, that's not the gist. Or you know what? Let's just make this video about that. You know, let's make this video about trucking.
Hello, driver. You got to check what's name that field here.
Let me unplug that CB. Yeah, unplug. My CB is not hardwired in. I need my shop to do that for me soon. My CB is powered by an actual plug that I plug in. I don't have the time to get that fixed. I know it's simple wiring. I just don't have the time right now. But I will soon. So, about trucking. Do you want to make before expenses? Do you want to make $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000 a week? It's possible. Without being a drug dealer or some sort of illegal, explicit way It's legal. There's a way to do it. It's in trucking. Owning your own equipment. Even if you just own the truck and you don't own a trailer, you can do it. You can do power only. And we'll go depth into those. What does all that mean here in just a second. In fact, let's just go ahead right into it. Power only means you just got a truck. You're pulling someone else's trailer with someone else's load and you're getting paid for it. And you can negotiate that rate. Unless you're pulling for JB Hunt, then the rates are already set and you still get to choose your load if you're leased on to JB Hunt, because they actually have a load board for you to choose your loads from, but you're choosing JB Hunt loads. Now, with that being said, you might make about $4 to $5 grand a week if you're lucky over at JB Hunt, if you know what you're doing, if you know how to connect dots, and if you're willing to go 200 miles, up to 200, maybe a little over 200 miles deadheading me, heading somewhere without getting paid, deadhead to a load. So JB Hunt's a good way to start. Even if you don't have a truck, they have a lease purchase program that requires 0 down and no credit at all. What's my speed limit through here? It's about to get crazy. I'm about to go through Chattanooga. I love this town. I think it's one of the most underrated cities throughout the whole country. It's literally about an hour and a half, roughly about an hour and a half from Knoxville, Nashville, and Atlanta. I mean, literally freaking awesome. Distracted. But yeah, so you want to get into trucking. How do you do that? Well, several ways. You can become a company driver. That's probably the most common way that most people get into trucking is becoming a company driver up front right at a truck driving school. That's how I happened. Or that's how I happened to go about. You ain't got no trailer lights. For real. And you're driving in Georgia. You got a couple of miles to get Tennessee. Tennessee can almost get away with anything. Anyways, sorry. I really hope that this video you guys can hear me instead of the road noise that surrounds within this cabin. So yeah, starting off as a company driver is probably the most common. Now, if you got a little bit of money, a little bit of skin to put into the game, and you're like another gentleman who has a YouTube channel on here called Just Trucking. If you follow him, he literally just went and got his CDL and went and financed him a truck and a trailer, and he books his own loads. He has his own authority. He is freaking killing it. He has a family. He's family oriented, family, faith, and trucking. Like that dude, I admire that guy. I really do. I kind of wish we lived closer. Would love to grill out and have a beer with that guy. But anyways, that's option number 2. You can have a little bit of money saved up, or even go out and purchase you an 18-wheeler. Go get your CDL. But I recommend you try getting your CDL first, because you may not be able to get it. You may not even be able, medical-wise, to hold a medical card so you can get your CDL. Because you have to be able to obtain a health card or a medical card. It's known by several things. It's a DOT physical card or a DOT med card. Yeah, let me get in that left lane. I want to go up towards Nashville, not Knoxville. I'm at the 2475 split northbound, if anybody is wondering. Yep, exit 2. And usually right in here, traffic is kind of a little crazy because it's a as far as I've known it to be a construction zone. Don't know why, but it just is. So those are two ways, and then there's a third way. You could do the lease purchase deal. The lease purchase is really a scam in most cases. JB Hunt has a pretty cool deal because you can actually make money over there, depending if you know what you're doing. Snyder, you can get a truck from Snyder. If you go over there and do a lease purchase through them, they have a load board, but you do one little thing that they don't like, they'll get rid of you in a heartbeat. And it's just sad how they treat their owner operators. You can actually drive for them. Listen, hear this out. You can go lease own to Snyder with 0 down. Wait 2 to 3 months. They prefer you to wait 90 days, and you can take that truck somewhere else. No money out of your pocket. You can take that truck and come right on over here, like I am, to this company, which I'm not going to disclose right now, but a company that will pay you 85% of the line haul, let you book your own loads through them or under their DOT numbers, and you choose where you go, how much you run for, and if you even run at all. I'm home every weekend. Now, was every weekend. Now I'm home 3 days of the week, home every weekend plus Mondays because of my wife being pregnant and things that are going on in my life and church and everything. So now I only work 4 days a week. So my goal is $6,000 a week before percentages come out, truck payment, trailer payment, all that craziness, blah 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 blah, plus tax. So my goal is $6,000. Why? $6,000 with very little deadhead. If I can do that, then I'm probably going to take home about $3,000 before I pay taxes. All right. So before I pay taxes, before I pay maintenance, I'm looking at about $3,000. If I was smart, I'd put back $500 a week. If I was smart, but we all know I'm not. At least not yet. So if I put back $500 a week every week for expenses, and that expenses being taxes and maintenance. Just put it back, don't touch it. Unless it has to do with maintenance and taxes. That's it. I don't even pay taxes till the end of the year. There's a fee. There's a fine, a fine or a fee not to pay till the end of the year, but just pay it, trust me. Because you may pay out $2,500 one quarter, and then next thing you know is like, oh crap, my truck's going in the shop. I have the money to cover it, but I don't have money to live off of for a week. Well, there's your $2,500. You know, don't shoot yourself in the foot. Wait till the end of the year and just pay it out. Chattanooga, can we be in the left lane? Good question. Kind of want to. Wait. Nope, stay in lane. That doesn't say that. Probably can't, but I'm about to make a believer out of this place. I ain't trying to sit behind a slow truck. Anyway, so you can do it. If I can do it, it took me 3 tries to pass my GED test. If I can get this down right, and I've only been trucking as of this week, I've been in the trucking world for 4 years, because this week 4 years ago is when I started truck driving school in Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, it was for Swift Transportation. Have your laughs, I don't care. It was my start. That's where I got started. I didn't know nothing about trucking, and they were willing to give me a chance. I had to jump through a lot of hoops because I had a really bad driving record. I had a bunch of other craziness, and bam, there it is. No trucks this lane. I knew it was coming up. I'll get in that right lane. These folks right here in this middle lane driving too slow to be in the middle lane. Mainly this guy right here. But anyways, yeah, so that's how I got started. I don't care, laugh, whatever. I guarantee you, 75% of the people that you probably know that are truck drivers, there's a good chance 50 to 75% of the people you know probably drove for Swift or CR England, Trans Am, JB Hunt, or one of the major companies. More than likely it's going to be Swift, because Swift is so easy to get into. Now that being said, Swift actually treats their company drivers really, really well. They protect their company drivers. Sorry, I thought I bit my tongue off. Glad it's still attached. Don't you hate that when you bite your tongue? The sides or even the end? Oh God. It really sucks. I'm not heavy, but I still don't want to tilt over. Hang on one second, guys. I knew that was coming. If you know what I'm talking about, you know how the highway is coming down the hill on, what is this, I-24 now? Yeah. In Knoxville, or no, Chattanooga, sorry. You know which bump I'm talking about in the middle lane. It's terrible. I gotta choose better words. I'm working on it. But a lot of you who know me, you all know that trucking is not my end goal. This is a stepping stone. It was just going to be a small stepping stone. Now it has turned into a big stepping stone with me owning my own equipment. What's the speed limit clear here? Probably like 50 or something. I'm doing like 65, 70. Do as I say, not as I do. In that lane? Nope, he's getting in that lane. That's what's up. FedEx on the side of the road. But anyways, guys, sorry once again. If I was able to edit, I can edit some of that stuff out. You can see my face a little better now because of the bright lights in my mirror. Thinking about putting like some 35% window tint on my mirrors. Boy, them lights are bright. I mean, holy cow. Excuse me. So anyways, we're in this video 18 minutes and 20 seconds. I didn't know we were on this video this long. So anyways, I hope these videos that I do for you guys, I really hope these videos are very informative for anybody who is looking to either get into trucking, start their own trucking business, or just be an entrepreneur or anything in that sense. That's really one of the main reasons, but the real main reason for this channel is to help people. I love helping people. I absolutely love it. I just can't always afford it, so I figured, well, I'll get digitized, and if you know what that means, if you don't, look it up in YouTube, then there's money going to come in. That means, hey, I could use that money to help people, and that's the goal. That's really the main goal, is to help people, give away money, help people, bless people's lives, and over here, lights are bright, bro. Bro, can you dim those lights, please? Westbound, can you dim those lights? No, I can't dim those lights because everybody's passing me. Jesus Christ. freaking awesome. I would so move here if I could. I just love the view. Very breathtaking, very relaxing mood. And for somebody who works in a very stressful environment, Chattanooga it's just a very beautiful area. Man, just beauty everywhere. But anyways, let's see here. We're coming up 21 minutes. Well, guys, I think I'm going to leave that much information in this video. If you want to know more, stay tuned. Watch my next video. You know what? I'll post another one tomorrow, or if this one doesn't post until tomorrow, I'll post another one later on tomorrow as well. So, or I'll at least try. So, but tomorrow we are looking at going home, seeing the family. My wife has her last 8 or 9 weeks of pregnancy left, and that's crazy. So, yeah, that's crazy. So, if you have a wife that's pregnant or has been pregnant, you know what I'm talking about. The craziness that your wife goes through, verbally and mentally. I love my wife, I really do. I'd kill somebody for her and over her. She is the mother of my soon-to-be born child. And even if we ever split ways, I'll always have her back. You know, a lot of my exes, not all, majority of my exes, I still have their back today, just like they're my friend. Because just because we split doesn't mean you have to be at each other's throats. You don't gotta be like that. You can be legitimate friends. You know, sit there and talk still and give each other advice and see how each other's days are going and be legitimate friends. It doesn't, a lot of people say, oh, you've had sex with them, so you can't be that person's friend no more. It ain't the dumb true. I don't know who made up that rule, but you can take that rule and stick it where the sun don't shine. I don't care. No matter what your past is with somebody, you can always change it. You can make them. No matter what your past is with someone, whether you have a past or you don't have a past with someone, it's up to you to make the future what you want to make it. So guys, I'm going to leave you with that. It's 7, 8 o'clock. You know, I'm going to say what that is Central Eastern Time. I'm on the borderline of somewhere where it's going to change over again here in a minute. I'm going to leave you guys with that. We're coming up on 24 minutes. So guys, you guys have a great night. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for being a part of the Bad Bubba family. Later, guys.